make it into that kind of elite level in any kind of entertainment or athletic business, you have to have some ego. I mean, you're just not going to make it if you don't. That's just my opinion, but it's been my experience as well. And when I first broke in, Hulk Hogan was my idol, Ultimate Warrior was my idol. Yeah, they're my favorites, and I kind of marketed myself the same way that they marketed themselves, and I developed a name for myself here in Calgary as well. So I always saw myself as the good guy. I saw the music going off and the lights going off, and I wanted to run out to the cheers, and that's all I could see. And because of my locked-in ego at the time, I was pretty pissed off, to say the least, to have most promoters always ask me to be the bad guy. I was choked. I couldn't believe it. You know, I'm not the bad guy.
It's not that time, and in your heart, it could even connect to your heart.
Well, as a professional, I just tried to do the best that I could and do the character that they wanted. At the same time, there was some resistance there, so sometimes I'd beat the crap out of the other guys a little bit. Not viciously or anything, but lay everything in quite a bit harder and throw them down quite a bit harder, and then also try and get cheers from the fans, which as a bad guy you're not supposed to do. It's a big no-no. And the promoters sometimes didn't like that. And to do some really fancy moves too, there's one called the Northern Light Suplex, where you hook and do a suplex and bridge back, and as a 290-pound guy, that's a real junior heavyweight move. And landing in a bridge and landing on the top of my head like that, holding the guy. The promoter in Japan actually told me not to do that move anymore because it was too pretty, he said. I wasn't allowed to do it. But after a while, I found just getting used to it, I guess, and maturing a little bit, that I didn't mind playing the heel because I'm naturally a pretty nice guy, and most of you might agree, maybe not. But it's really fun to play the opposite of what's in your heart too, you know, because you get to act and you get to play and you get to act out and have all this fun with it, and you get to piss people off and get away with it, and then you get paid for it, you know. So the attitude, as you're more experienced in that business over the years, is just pay me, I don't give a crap. I'll lose, call me the bad guy, call me the good guy. I'm indifferent to it now, although it never fully went away, but I thought if I'm going to be a bad guy, and that's what they hired me for, I'm going to be a draw and make more money for the company and be able to ask for more money for myself. So I made it a real practice to piss off the fans as much as I could, acting really, really angry and vicious, like I was going to kill them. Mike Awesome and I used to go to the ring in Japan as a tag team championship partnership, and we'd have chairs in our hands and we'd start smashing the chairs in the floor as we're going out to the ring, and the fans would all scatter and go, like that.